What's going on, everybody? We're back at it with Motivation Monday. If you think you can, you cannot do something. If you let people put you down and tell you you can't, they call you stupid, failure, and let that dictate your life, all because you have a disability. Let's stop right now and think about the word disability. It's a word, but that one word can dictate your whole life, change who you are. We have society telling us because you have a hard time doing something or processing something, you have a disability. But most of those people are not disabled or stupid or nothing. Most of those people are the most brilliant minds in the world. It makes you think, why does society have to be like that? It makes you think. I grew up in a household. My parents were great, but they did not know the word disability was. They were grew up in a different generation, different times. That disability wasn't a factor. It wasn't a thing. If they didn't know it, how would my life turned out? Can't answer that. I can never really understand that because I'm not there. But what I am telling you right now is I was not going to sugarcoat. It wasn't easy at growing up. I had some hard times, but I didn't realize it at the time. I was just pushing forward, going to school, doing my thing. But now that I'm older, it molded me in the man that I am now. It didn't break me down. It didn't destroy me. It was hard times. And still, once in a while, it creeps up. And even job interviews, applications, the little comments that, do you consider having a disability? I would check no. Because I don't. I don't have a disability. I have a challenge, a roadblock, a thing that people don't understand what it is. Till you live it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know how to live X, Y, and Z, or tell you you know what I'm going through every day. It's hard. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I have all the answers about this because I don't. There are times that it broke me down. Didn't realize it. That's what it was. Put me in a really hard situations. At times that people didn't know what it was. Now we have the answers after all these years. I'll be straight up with you guys. The education system failed me. I didn't fail it. It failed me. When they caught I had an issue, I had a problem. It was in my senior year of high school. 12 years too late. Thanks. But what happens if we caught this sooner? What if? It's not an option in my eyes. It's a thing that I can't sit back and tell you, yo, if I did this or if I do that. No, I can't sit there and tell you that because it's already too late. But in time, I learned to live with it. There was nothing else. But I did not realize till I was older enough, probably my early 20s, saying, there's not a fucking disability. It's not a crutch. It's me. It's a part of me. So I'm going to use that as energy to build something out of it. And I've done more research on it over the years. And one thing I looked. I looked right before I made this video. I typed in more version with disability. There's nothing about reading, spelling, dyslexia, and there's some other ones out there. Talking about people are, have physical disabilities, and those are legit things. I'm not knocking them. But why don't we have any motivation speaks for that stuff? What makes me think about the most brilliant people in the world that have disabilities? I'm going to use Einstein. Everybody knew he had a disability, dyslexia. From my research, he was a little slow, started speaking and some other stuff. But he's been top 10, I believe, most smartest man in the world. And he has a disability. That nobody can tell you how to master this, because it's never going to be mastered. It's something you're going to have to always work on every single day. My day, personally, I try to read one thing a day. One page. Unfortunately, we're going in the direction that reading is going to be eventually obsolete. It's already going there. Cell phones, speech to text. You can't even program it to actually read back to you. We're losing what built humankind. Writing a letter, grabbing a piece of paper, just like this, writing a letter to your loved ones overseas. Yeah. Even back during those years, I bet you that a lot of people have struggled with it. And they're probably telling there were something mentally wrong with them, trying to do all these experiments and stuff like that. But there's nothing really wrong with these people, myself included. It was just the way they process things, the way they do things. Yeah, it might take them a little longer to do stuff. I'm not denying that. Somebody who edits videos, for example, for a living could do this in 20 minutes. I might take me an hour. I'm okay with that. But it's my hard work. That is the biggest thing. Your hard work will pay off. You can start now. Doesn't matter if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s. There's never too late to start this process. If you want to get better, whatever that is, do it. Do it. Stop making excuses. Stop giving me some bullshit. You're not hurting anybody in it but yourselves. It doesn't matter how hard it is, how difficult it might be. Let's use the gym for a good example. If you say you want to lose 50 pounds, but you know those 50 pounds might save your life or put you in the grave, I'm going to use those 50 pounds. But sometimes that is not even enough wake-up call for you. But what will be a wake-up call for you? There's so much one person can say, so much I can tell you, even show you in person. But if you don't want it bad enough, you're never going to do anything. Unfortunately, I've been through my own headaches with my disability that I hate using that word. I think the word should be disappeared from our vocabulary. Yeah, I have a hard time speaking sometimes. I am bilingual. See, I might not be able to read or read as good as somebody or spell as good as somebody else. But I bet you right now, tell me any other YouTubers that can speak English and Greek fluently like I do. You think I can't? There's an example. That's how good I speak Greek. There are probably some out there are known Greek or Spanish or Chinese or Japanese. But are they completely fluent? Or are they even talking about the subject? This is a very voodoo subject nobody wants to talk about. And I love to do a live stream one day on this. I like to bring King, CQ, and some other people in on this. Have a whole conversation about this. But we love to put titles on every fucking thing. Why? Why as a society and as human beings we have to do that? I don't understand that. And it bothers me. Because are we that desperate to put a label on every fucking thing? By the way, this is less stamp. Just FYI. I'm not. The only thing I ask. So Picasso. That's one word I cannot pronounce. So passionate. So love out there. Because it doesn't matter what the other person's struggling with. Because you're not walking in their shoes. You're not them. Yeah. People say, oh, he's using it as a crutch. In your eyes, might be a crutch. You're right. But in my eyes, it's something I have to live with. It's not that easy sometimes. I was arguing with a family member once. Oh, dude, shut the fuck up. You can do it. Just try harder. What the fuck do you think I've been doing? Trying. By saying try harder is not saying I'm not trying, you dumb fuck. I do try every single day. Very hard. I remember a comment was made to me in high school, actually. I don't remember her name was. It was in one of the females. It was like junior high. Yeah, it was junior high. She goes to me, you're going to be nothing in life. You're going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's and all this shit. Really? Well, I wish she was here right now to see how it's a good chef I became. And I have good teachers. Like my chef, he helps me out. I'm a very good hard worker. I know that. All of them say that to me. Bitch, I proved you wrong. I know she's not watching this. She probably doesn't know I am still alive or dead. But I wish she was here so I can prove her wrong. I love when people say that to you as a kid. It's like, you're not going to be nothing. And most of those people are very successful. Right here. I'm very successful in my field. But I want to be successful in this now. And some other things. Only way I'm going to stop is when I'm ready. Or in a grave. I'm not ready to stop. I'm just getting started. This is a taste of it. I know my videos are not the greatest out there, but they're my videos. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of my subscribers. And I know you guys have my back. And I'll have yours back. Doesn't matter who you are or what we do. Just a hand out there. Supporting each other is the most important thing in the world. Sometimes having a conversation, whatever that problem is, will go a long way. I always say that. There's a lot of things I say. Like, don't let things pull you down like this. You're going to fall. You're going to crash. It's not how we fall, it's how we get up. I have fallen multiple times about this. And I keep getting up. And I keep getting up and keep getting up and keep getting up. I won't give up. I'm just getting started. Well, guys, except that, if you have any comments, please let it down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear them. And except that, stay fresh.